Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Blueprints. Not to be confused with Blueprints. Oh, it's almost like that's why he named it that. Oh. Alright, day 6. Ooh, we have the outdoorsy room. Ooh. Master Simon, good morning. It has come to my attention that you've been granted a daily allowance to use while on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here in the entrance hall each morning. If there's anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. I would love to have some answers. How do I get back to the rumpus room? How do I open any of the doors on the east side? Do you know the code to get to like the apple orchard? I am going to hesitate to ask. I don't even know how I would ask you because I don't think we can interact. Even though we've all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you that I am still personally overseeing that the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. From Anne Babbage, the house manager. Hooray! Oh, that was all allowance. I'm like a little kid. Okay, so we are gonna go. I should keep the money until after we do this. We're gonna burn a couple of steps and go get our side room here. This is cool. This is a neat feature. I like this a lot. Alright, so we can draft the tool shed for 2 special items, the shelter to protect us from the negative effects of the next 3 red rooms, or the root cellar. More likely to run into dig spots. I don't know what other benefits we may or may not get from any of these, so let's start with the tool shed. That's like just obviously going to be good, I think. 2 special items, yes please. The metal detector again, more keys and money, always good. And a wrench. Gear wrench. Each time you draft a mechanical floor plan, you may permanently adjust its rarity. What? Oh, wash helper. It's a washing board. Oh, I was trying to figure out what the heck that was, or like what it was saying. Huh. Alright, let's go draft some gear rooms. We're at the start of the day. We're outside already. I have a little bit of cash from my allowance. I am going to make a wish. First time we've done this, you know, at the start of the day. I have no idea what that does. Or if it does anything. Okay. The other big thing that I want to do... We got, like, the garage, which was a cool, unique room that I think can only be on, like, the far western side. In fact, we could just go look at that, right? R. I always forget what the button is for this. Garage. Where are you? Security room, workshop. Those are the only gear rooms we've seen so far. That's all right. Garage. Entering and exiting out through the west-facing private drive, the garage serves as a more practical and informal entrance point to the estate. Yeah, so it does have to face west. So I'm assuming that there will also be things that have to face to the east. So insofar as I have any influence over anything that's happening in this game, which is a lot of RNG, I am hoping to push further to the east, you know, today or for the next couple of attempts. That being said, let's just kind of see what other options we've got available to us before I go anywhere. Starting out with like a hallway is not bad. And then you could go... Yeah, any of that seems fine. Okay. So let's go in here because money and fruit. Oh, that's a delicious orange. 5 extra steps. Hell yeah. It's like we never even went outside. And I did see the metal detector beeping, but that was for the coinage that was right there. So we don't have any gems. I would love to take the nursery, but we don't have any gems. Ooh, that like just completely shuts us down, though. I guess we'll do the spare room. I'm gonna swoop back around and go to the east side here in a moment. Yeah, okay. This is fine. I'll take a dead end here. Give me some good resources. There's got to be a puzzle somewhere that has to do with, like, the paintings in this stupid house, right? I mean, the parlor, we could just pop in here and do the puzzle. I guess the entire west side is already closed off, so perhaps not great. Every time you collect $3, get an extra 1 in interest. Yo, that's cool. Alright, parlor game time. The gems are in a box with a statement. That is going to not necessarily be true because they don't all have statements. I thought it was going to be true because they all have statements, but you don't have a statement. So you're neither true nor false. There has to be a minimum of 1 true and a minimum of 1 false. So you are either true or false. So what are you? The gems are in the black box. So if that's true, gems are in the black box, then gems are in a box with a statement is false, but you are the black box and you have a statement, so that doesn't work. So this has to be true. The gems are in a box with a statement. That has to be true. And so the gems are in the black box has to be false. So the only other one with a statement is blue. Woohoo! I like logic puzzles. Okay, let's hope that this doesn't just all, like, dead end, you know? Do you just always say the same thing? Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. You do just always say the same thing. Oof. These are all just kind of not good for that position. That is a bummer. Well, there's a gem in there at least. Okay, something that curves north. That's good. Although the breaker box might be important. I still don't know what happens when we solve that weird little breaker box puzzle. Oh. You're a gear room. I think I'm okay leaving it standard. It already shows up fairly often. We could make it much more common and essentially guarantee that we run into it in each run. We know that we need it for the garage, which we've already dealt with. We know we need it for the gymnasium, probably. I don't know what turning out the lights in there would do. I'm assuming it would make it like we can't see what we draft, but also we don't lose additional footsteps every time we go in. I don't know. I don't know for sure how that would work. We know we need it to turn the lights back on in the dark room so that we can actually look around the dark room. We know we need it for the security doors. Unless we find a key card. And we know that we need it for the VAC puzzle. Whatever the heck that does for us. I'll just leave it standard. I think it's fine with the way it is. I guess I could have just looked. Well, no, because we read the thing. So we'll turn you off. We'll solve this little puzzle because I enjoy solving it. Gymnasium lights off. Dark room. Sure. I don't know. Okay. Not actually that difficult to solve now that I actually like understand what the puzzle is. I wish I knew what you were doing. No idea. We'll figure it out at some point, I'm sure. Okay, so we need something that curves to the north. Hello, hello. And there's a trunk here. Do I spend a key to open the trunk? Maybe. If we get dice for re-rolling, that could be the thing that saves this run. Because we only have one open door at the moment. I feel like I have to do it. Okay, we got the dice. Good, 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 good. That's cool. I was not expecting just like a random trunk to show up in here. That's a neat little thing. Okay. I mean, the East Wing Hall doesn't seem like a great use of that. Patio also doesn't like... I mean, it keeps us moving. It's an unfortunate use of a gem. I think it's a terrible use of the patio. I should probably either take the hall or just re-roll. I'd rather get the hall somewhere where we could actually make use of, like, you know, both of the exits. But, well, I'm going to take the patio for now. We at least got our gem back. That's the thing telling us that we can dig. There is one diggy spot. I don't know. Is there anything else interesting that we can see or do or interact with out here? I don't think so. Security is very nice. That's definitely what I want. And I will make you more commonplace. Okay. Let's deal with all this stuff. Have we missed any items yet? A coin somewhere. We never went into the den, maybe? I feel like there's a room we didn't go into. Maybe we did. I don't know. Or there might just be a coin in here. Keycard system. It is currently offline. I would rather be high security. I would rather the doors be unlocked. We still have no access to the network. I don't know how to get that. Okay, yeah, there's our gold coin that we're missing. Hell yeah. Okay. So where does this go? Passageway is so expensive. I don't think we can. The courtyard just dead ends, though, if we stick it there. I guess I'll just do the corridor. Corridor would be nice to have in the higher ranks, because if it's always unlocked 100% of the time, then we guarantee that we don't need a key. You know? So we could either dead end at the closet and get 2 items. That might be good. We could do the observatory and we could advance our stars. I think I'm going to re-roll, though. I would love to just keep going. Yeah, okay, the kitchen's probably what we want. Dining room would also work, but again, we've already squandered like the den. Yeah, I'll take the kitchen. Also, first time being in the kitchen. Hell yeah. It has no longer been avoided 100% of the time. Aw. There's a bowl for like pet food. They have like a cat or a dog or something around here. I wonder if we get to ever encounter the cat or the dog. Okay. Yeah, okay, we got menus. A banana for 3 steps. A club sandwich for 15 steps. That's a lot. Chef salad plus 5 steps for every green room in your house, which would be 1. Today's main course, glazed salmon. The main course is served only in... Oh, we get to learn what it is. Oh, so if we draft the dining room, make it to rank 8, and also have an aquarium, we can... aquarium? That's a cool room. I want an aquarium. My cats would love an aquarium. Yeah. You're just sitting there licking your chops. You're just thinking about all those delicious fish. He just ate. He just came from the food bowl. So he's just sitting next to me licking his chops. Nom, 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 nom. Charbroiled Cajun spiced salmon, lemon butter sauce, served over spinach leaf. Psh, I mean, like, we have a bunch of money. I feel like I'd rather buy, like, an item at, like, the commissary. I don't know that we need extra steps, so we'll just kind of keep our options open. I'm not going to worry about it too much right now. So we can go north from here, we can go north from security. I mean, a bedroom is free. You are a nothing room. That's a theater. Do you have like a theater somewhere in this house? That would be cool. Oh. We only have 1 key. I am going to save our key. We're backtracking. Do I care about eating food? Nah, I'm okay for now. Excuse me. Drawing room seems very, very nice here. Yeah, you teach us about like re-rolling and stuff. I would love to. Okay, hang on. Let's take a look. I always hit the wrong button. It's this one. Let's take a look at what we got. So shops. There's the commissary, which comes in and curves to the left. Unless maybe we can enter from this side and have it curve to the right. I don't know. I don't know how that stuff works yet. I have not internalized the different like rotations of things. Maybe it can't rotate. Maybe we just always enter this way and always go left. In which case, having it to the north would be for the best. I have no influence over whether we get it or not. Let's just do something up here. Maid's chamber. You're less likely to find items laying around in your house, but we would get extra money if we made it to the office. Because it put... Or no, it would put a check in there. I don't know what that would do. I'm not sure. Courtyard might be good to put here. Let's just redraw for free, though. Hey, there's the commissary. That's what I wanted. Okay. I'm putting strategy into this, which is wild. Do you have all the same things? With tent, without the tags. So do I need to like find a room that has the tent painting but doesn't have the 10 tag painting? What would I even do with that? Is the commissary actually going to be closed from day 12 to day 16? I don't think I trust you because you are a red note. Salt shaker. Compass? I don't know what that does. Shovel would let us diggy hole. Sledgehammer would let us open that trunk that I already opened. I don't know what the compass does for us. I will definitely buy the shovel. Draw floor plans that lead to the north more frequently. Oh, okay. Very cool. Let's do this. Oh, I wish I had gems. Laboratory, experimental house features. I want that. I want that real bad. I have to re-roll you. The coach. Okay, library. Okay, library. That both gives us progress, and there's a book that we had access to, and I'm going to backtrack here briefly. This can be a dead end, and should be a dead end, because, you need a key. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. We could go dig in the patio. I don't know that that gets us anything useful. Okay, I'm going to press forward a little bit. Let's deal with this. Instructions manuals. The EPCW pump system user manual. Well, we know what day it is. That's me, Simon P. Jones. Paul Withers, Gene Ribbon. The EPCW pump system is engineered specifically for the luxury requirements of today's indoor, in-ground swimming pool and spa. There's a indoor swimming pool somewhere in here. That's awesome. System is also expandable, allowing you to use multiple pumps to control the water flow and volume of several different designated tanks and aquatic house features, be it an aquarium, fountain, or good old-fashioned swimming pool. Okay. So this is a thing that we have not encountered yet. This is not the... This is not the puzzle in the utility room. So I don't know what the heck that's for. Unless that's, like, needed to activate this thing or something. I don't know. Water level indicators, selection buttons, source labels. Whether you're using a single tank system or an array of pumps, the water control panel serves as the central hub of your EPCW system. The panel is fitted with a number of buttons equal to your own home's needs, one button for each different water source on the estate. The function is simple. Press a button to select the water source you'd like to adjust. For example, if you wish to drain or fill your pool, simply select the button labeled Pool. Regardless of the number of pumps or water sources being used, the water can only be adjusted from a source if its corresponding button is selected. After you've selected a source using the water control panel, the next step is to set the pump associated with that source to pump either in or out. This will initiate the flow to or from one of your supply tanks. So that's to the tank. There's a lever that controls the direction up or down, and then that goes to the source. The pump may be connected to more than one tank, allowing you to store and retrieve even more water, recommended for cleaning larger Olympic-sized pools. In this case, the tank that a pump is using can be changed with a simple flip of a switch. Quick start guide. Use water control panel to select the water source. We pick the pool, or the aquarium, or whatever else. Use the pump lever to set the water flow direction. Do we send water in or take water out? So this seems like we might have to find both the pump control room and like the pool room itself. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here. Sadly, I don't think we can draft another, or I don't think we can request another book, can we? I think we're going to have to come back another day in the future and request a book then. This seems relevant, though. Why does it let me click on this and see this? I don't know. Are you locked? You're not locked. Rotunda can rotate. Freezer. Freeze your accounts. Coins and gem amounts will not reset at the end of the day. and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. That's wild. The foundation does not reset each day. What the hell does that mean? We have to take it. We have no other option. I mean, we could take the freezer, but then we're done. I don't know what that means. Does that mean that it's going to already be there tomorrow? Like, in that spot? Also, scratchy throat. That's what I get for recording this relatively early in the morning. Okay. Here are just all my records. Yeah, nothing has meaningfully changed in here yet. This was a thing we could click on. I'm not expecting anything to have changed over here yet either. Ooh, my largest purchase, a receipt for a brass compass, paid in full, 6 gold. That's funny. The bunk room is my most avoided room. Yeah. Sure is. So we could still backtrack and use a key in the drawing room. Okay. We have the ability to turn the power back on for the dark room. So I'll burn a step. I'll burn 2 steps, I guess. Oh, a key would be great. Nope, that's alright. Coins are also something. I had no idea we could dig in here. That's cool. Just more coins. I guess it was multiple. Hey, we got interest. Hell yeah. So, how the hell do we activate the elevator? Where do you go? I'm very curious about this room now. A nook would give us another key. The bedroom also needed a key. I forgot that even was an option. We have no gems for the observatory. We can get a closet. So here is kind of my my thoughts right now. I would love to get an item that would help us like see the photos better in the dark room or something. I very, very loosely recall, I think that there was like a magnifying glass or something when I watched Northern Lion play the demo for this game. So I feel like that's what I need. And I would love to get that. Keys and gems would also be great. The nook would just take us to this space above the dark room, which we already have access to because we can go into the dark room. So I'm okay doing the closet here. Okay, a key is good. The sleep mask will give us 5 extra steps when we go to the bedroom. If we go to the bedroom. Okay. Okay. We're at an interesting juncture where I feel like I need to do some backtracking. Eight, so it'd be 16, 17 to get back here. We probably need to buy something at the commissary. I think the food was just like a tiny bit too expensive. Or sorry, not the commissary, the kitchen. I gotta strategize a little bit. If we go to the kitchen, we can step into the bedroom for 5 extra footsteps. And we could spend our key to draft a room there. That might not be bad. The drawing room, we could also get a dead end, so maybe we get like the guest bedroom or something there. That might also not be bad. So let's spend our keys a little bit, shall we? I may be coming to regret this. I wish I could check to see if a door was locked without clicking on it to try to draft, right? I would love to know if the room leading out of the dark room is locked. But we'll kind of just gamble with this. I think that's okay. So let's see if we can get like a good, useful dead end here. Guest bedroom. Coat check is also interesting. I would love to coat check like maybe the shovel or something. I'm still holding out hope for getting a... Oh, we got an extra 5. Hell yeah. That's very good. We got a lot of steps here. I'm also hoping to get a workshop. I would love to like just start combining items, see what we can make. Because that's a whole mechanic that I have not had the opportunity to like actually interact with yet. So let's go this way first because I also want to dig. We got our key back. Hell yeah. I think there was only the one digging spot here though. That's kind of a bummer, but I'm also, now that we have the shovel, it would have been nice to get the root cellar. So if we got like the coat check and I store the shovel, we could guarantee with like an asterisk at the end of that statement that we could get it the following day. So then like the root cellar would be good to start with on that day, you know? I say as if I have any control over just the sheer random options that are offered to me. Okay, so we're going to turn the darkroom power back on. Okay. Have we actually, like, missed anything? That's the other question. Easy enough to check. We've missed a gem somewhere. Maybe, like, in the dark room? I don't know. Alright, we're gonna go see what we can do over here first. Give me 5 extra steps. Whew. Probably the Nook, right? The gems for the wine cellar are very interesting, but that is a dead end. Let's pop in here and get a key. These triangle shapes are interesting to me because we see them used as like a decoration all over the house. And they were on like the little puzzle box that we solved to get our allowance. That's all. That's all I have to say about that. Cool, just immediately using our key here. That's fine. Chapel is annoying. We could backtrack to the kitchen and buy some food. And then go into the chapel? We could also just get the nursery. What does the billiard room give? 2 keys? Oh, I wish I had remembered, or I wish I could remember how much the food was worth, or like how much it cost back in the kitchen. Okay. We'll do the chapel. I am just going to backtrack briefly. Because it is free because we have the bedroom there. 8 for the club sandwich. That's unfortunate. We're going to buy 2 bananas. I know that it's not great, but it's something. We're just going to keep pushing forward this way. So, the room over here to the east can just be a dead end. Like, that's fine. So let's draft this first. Okay, well, it would be a dead end version of the workshop. We could do the dining room here. That's interesting. Because we're close to rank 8. I really want to lower the rarity on the workshop, though. Yeah. Let's make you common. Okay. And then let's see what's this way. 7 locked doors is kind of wild. Observatory that just goes nowhere. That's kind of unfortunate. I guess we do the boudoir. What would we combine? That's a question. So here's the thing. If we combine, like, the shovel, then we might not get a shovel on the other side of that combination. So if there's anything else I want to dig, there's nothing else now. I gotta think about this. Because if we leave the chapel, we're gonna just lose all of our money. The gear wrench is cool. I don't... Okay, let's fiddle around with this. There's a stone G. The lever. You were pointing me towards the lever? The metal detector? That's weird. Oh. Money on the floor. Last time we were here was like a battery pack or something. Okay, so you're a G, and this is just number 8 again? Yeah, okay. So, headstone with a carved S. Headstone with carved letters. So we've seen S, and we've seen G. So we just need to come here several times and see what the heck that's spelling out. Alright, so we can do... a detector shovel. A dowsing rod. Shovel and coin purse is not anything. Shovel and lever. And something else, like a battery pack maybe? I don't know. That's interesting. So compass, we can combine it with the shovel for a dowsing rod. That's it. Coin purse. We don't have anything that combines with the coin purse. Maybe like a coupon book or something is kind of my guess. Metal detector. And the shovel. Yeah, the lever combines with the shovel and something else. That's interesting. Okay. Do I want a dowsing rod or do I want a detector shovel? My guess is that detector shovel boosts the stuff you get for digging at diggy hole spots. digging around in the dirt. But I don't know that for sure. That's just kind of a guess. It can literally just combine the functions of the shovel and the metal detector into a single item. I have no idea what the dowsing rod does. Let's do it. Rip in peace, my poor shovel. We destroyed the shovel part of it, but okay. What do you do? While drafting, the dowsing rod points towards rooms that may contain more items today than usual. That is very cool. And we don't have anything else we can combine. Okay. Alright, well, sadly I don't know that we're going to be drafting too many more rooms. We're kind of approaching the end of our run here, it feels like. But it is what it is. Still have the metal detector. Oh, there's a coin. Still have no idea how to open the safe there. The gymnasium will have more items than usual, huh? We turned off the power in the gymnasium, so how... We can still see, we just didn't lose our stamina. Our footsteps. Spare set of car keys is pretty sweet. I would love it if we got the garage now, actually. I don't know what I don't know what we could do with the car in the garage, but only one way to find out. Oh. You'll have more stuff. However, we've never been in the lab. I have to take the lab. We're going to make you far more commonplace. I don't know what you do. Let's find out. Heating and cooling curves. H2L melting point at 0.1 ppt to 0.5 ppt. Room temperature, complete thaw. Melting point, ice. Test 205 at atmospheric pressure, 93 kPa. In the Mount Holly freezer. Lab technician Randolph M. He's, that's the guy that drives the car, right? No, that was Christoph. Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. We're missing 2 elements from the periodic table. Yeah, those are the noble gases. Okay, so this seems like a real, actual periodic table of the elements. So I could just, like, look up an actual real periodic table and figure out what goes there? Do I need to, like, create those elements or something? What are you after? What do you need? What the hell is that? Just shapes? The shapes thing seems important, maybe? It's so hard to know what is or isn't important in here. That's a slice out of a sphere. I typically work over at Cinca Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I've been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit, I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. From Kimberly Thompson. Yeah, well, hopefully I have a little less trouble getting here from now on. Oh. Tempting to try to open you. Right, the other terminal in the lab. Right. Welcome to the laboratory. Experiment setup, research logs, pause experiment. Log in the network. Logs. No experiments found. Research logs will be available the day after an experiment has been performed. Experiment setup. Experimental house features. In the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Choose a cause from column A and an effect from column B. Immediately do a thing. Oh, we could gain a star. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room. Whenever you draft a shop room. Gain a key, gem, or a gold selected randomly. Spread dirt on the driveway. Gain a star. I mean, dirt on the driveway is interesting. That's a long way back, though. What would that maybe give us? Like keys or gems or something? I like this, because if we were potentially going to draft several shop rooms, or if I had lots of gems to spend on drafting rooms, 2 or more gems drafting a room. So it's like 1 room that's going to cost 2. That, like, if I had the gems to spare and could go for that, then I could, you know, trigger getting stars multiple times or something. But that doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Do I just take like a key or a gem or a gold? Maybe. Dirt might also be good. Huh. Effective immediately. Electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. Oh, geez. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. We haven't even seen a boiler room, have we? What was the, I don't remember if it was a boiler room or what. I think it was a furnace. I think it was a red furnace room that we saw. Yeah, you're 100% can be a puzzle. Fill up the bar with the numbers or something. Yeah, okay. What? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hang on. I need to like switch my notes out of just using Notepad to into like OneNote or something, so I can actually store screenshots. I think I need to do that. Let's I'll maybe do that after I record this. Let me open let me open Paint real quick. So here's what I'm thinking. Zoom out a little bit so I can actually see all of this. Okay. Anything else here? Here's the test tube photo. Like, the red string stuff. Man, is this stuff important? The lab is overwhelming. Mostly just because there's a lot of details here. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. I think because we have numbers 1 through 12, and these are all letters, it's probably spelling something. So, blank 4. So I guess I can write some of this stuff down. So, let's do lab. I'm trying to format a thing. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So, this is just because we're going to be hitting some of these out of order. So, the H in the very top left, hydrogen, that's 3. So 3 just gets an H. We'll go along the bottom here, because there's important stuff here. So TH is 4th. The one next to it is 7, PA. I'm assuming this is all going to spell something, but I don't know for sure. So from the 7, there's 2 blanks, and then 1 is PU. Up and to the right from that is EU. That's 6. Nothing else down there in the bottom section, that bottom row. Let's, I'm trying to juggle like so many open windows and things. So the RN right here at the bottom of the noble gases, that is 10. So RN. Diagonally up and to the left one is 11, I. Just to the left of the 11 is 9, that's TE. Up 2 from the 9. Yeah, so the S, that's number 2. Okay. Up and to the right from that is F, that's 8. Yeah, okay, this is absolutely spelling something. Cool. To the right of the 8, the NE, that's 12, that's the last one. What are we missing? We're missing 5, which is just like in here somewhere. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then up 1, RE. Okay. So I'm just gonna rattle off all the letters, and then we'll put spaces in where they fit. So P U S H T H R E E U P A F T E R N I N E. Push 3 up after 9. So we probably need power, but we probably go like push 3 up after 9. So do 9 and then 3. Maybe something like that. Maybe it's just a puzzle for somewhere completely different. Like, why are you showing me this? What? Why can I zoom in on this? What does this mean? I know, like, where the melting point for water is. You, like, base entire systems for measurement around that. Do we spend our only key opening that trunk? So in the gymnasium, yeah, okay, so we can at least keep going north once more. I don't know if the dark room is locked. That's kind of all we got to work with for now. Yeah, screw it. Let's open you up. I am greedy. Okay, well, you know what? Greed was repaid because we got a gem and a coin out of it. We should also just do an experiment, right? Let's just do anything. Experiment setup. We're not going to spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, probably at all. I don't think we're going to get any more shop rooms either. So I'm just going to pick immediately. Dirt on the driveway could just be fun. Just go dig up some random crap. A star is like actual long-term progress in some sense. I assume we're just incrementing that and that's a good thing. If we spread dirt on the driveway, what does that get us? We could maybe dig up like some money or some keys or gems. What could we do with that? We could go buy food. Maybe. I don't know that helps us. I don't know that any of this matters all that much. The star seems like actual long-term progress stuff, though. It's the only thing that is going to have like any permanent impact. That being said, a key or a gem could actually get us access to another room, or let us, open a door that I'd otherwise be stopped by. We're probably just going to get gold, but we'll give it a shot. Hey, we got a gem. Okay. I'm very happy with that. Okay, so the lab is a dead end, so we gotta go back to the gymnasium. I would love to get the garage. There's the garage. And the dowsing rod is pointing me here. It is just a dead end, though. That's a little spooky. That is a little spooky. I know that we can open you. Yeah, we know we got all the keys. We gotta... Oh, I don't have a shovel anymore. No. Okay, well, even more glad I didn't pick the dirt for the driveway option. I forgot that I turned my shovel into the dowsing rod. So we can open up the trunk here. Is that what we get? We just get to... Oh. Hell yeah. Okay. Absolutely worth it. Can I just leave? No. What are you? The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights, a small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure in the trunk, so just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule, and I can't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. So maybe he does have a pet cat. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Denny already has payment ready. What the hell does that mean? I guess you're just gonna go in the miscellaneous notes pile. Car, note, address. 14227 Sandy Heights. Small garage on south edge. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be important. I don't know how... It doesn't seem like it's going to matter, but who the hell knows? Kind of wish I had a shovel for today. So he's making some sort of like illicit deliveries, and Mrs. Babbage is getting irritated about that. Is it the alcohol? Don't know. Okay. There is just a terminal right here. If we backtrack, chapel, nook, bedroom, kitchen, we would hit security anyway on our way back up to the dark room. We could just do that. We have plenty of steps. Someday I will figure out what the hell all of these paintings mean. All the stained glass windows, even. Nook, bedroom, kitchen. Sigh. If I had not bought both bananas, I'd be able to afford more food here. Still only have the one green room. That's alright. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Insert disc. Upgrade. Give me an upgrade. Courtyard. It's always unlocked. We gain 2 gems for entering the courtyard, where it has 5 dig spots. So if we gain 2 gems, I think it costs either 1 or 2 gems to draft this in the first place. That just seems really, really good. That seems really good. We're either getting a refund if it costs 2, I don't remember, or we're getting, we're just gaining like a gem. And we find the other thing first, like whatever the terrace, the patio, there's something that makes it so that green rooms no longer cost gems to draft. So that would just be like gravy. The courtyard. We turn it into a courtyard. That's cool. It's a hybrid room. I like that a lot. That's super cute. Okay. I'm just gonna take the gems. Like that seems real good. That seems super duper good. Yeah, we're not gonna worry about that stuff. Okay. I'm bummed that we haven't seen like a magnifying glass or anything, you know? Oh, I should have checked for items. It's too late now. Yeah, I'm not too worried about any of that stuff. This room is fascinating. Oh, I would love to read what that says. I don't think I even, like, internalized that he's holding something that has writing on it. That's cool. There's gotta be, like, clues hidden in some of these photos. Or all of these photos. Most of them. Right? I want to know what that says. Ooh, we got a gem. Hey, that's the gem that we were missing from earlier. Cool. She looks very happy plugging away at the computer. Cool when you're not locked. While drafting, you'll no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Well, I guess we're going to go to the Great Hall. We do have 4 keys. I have been curious about how this room works. Oh my gosh. And there's a chest. I think the game's telling me that I should open that chest. Metal detector. So if we push forward 1, then we're just at rank 8. And the dining hall would go pretty hard here. Locksmith. Keys for sale. That's a cool room. And there's the dining room. It will go pretty hard here. So why are there 3 doors here? Where could you lead? It's the closet, right? Like, this is a dead end? Do you have things in you? I am extremely confused. We do get a free meal. Okay, let's be sensible. Let's open the middle one. This seems like this would definitely go to the next room. So I wonder if these are... Oh, I wonder if these are like... They're little bedrooms. Or like little sitting rooms. So they can probably be like things inside of them. That's interesting. Well, there's the courtyard. We get our 2 gems. And that's the only way we can sort of keep going out that side. Also, it doesn't really matter that much. This would give us... The billiard room would give us additional keys, though. Let's do the billiard room. I probably should have just taken the courtyard, but we're going to billiard room it up. Okay. 1. 16 minus 10 is 6. 2 times 6, so you should be 12. Hell yeah, 4 divided by 2, that's 2. It's the division. It's the first time we've seen division. All right. And I'm assuming that this is order of operations, right? We go from inner to outer, because that's kind of the big way that it works. So 6 minus 1 is 5, times 3 is 15, divided by 5 would be 3. Hell yeah, give me them keys. So you're just a dead end. However, we can do more stuff back in here. I'm aware that I need to go eat here any moment. You don't... So these are probably not going to go anywhere, but they might have loot. So this seems... Metal detectors point me here. So we'll open this one. I'm expecting you to have some sort of loot. You have a key. And a lever! Yo! I don't know if this is always here. Levers. Green house. Broken. Great hall. And we're dead center. We're not even like on the east or west side or anything in particular. Oh, and the east side is completely blocked to us because of choices that I've made. Well, it's just the way it is. Okay. Ooh, that's exciting. Do I want to open that? Yeah, I mean, metal detector's not giving us any other hits, is it? I don't think it is. So there may still be like fruit or something inside some of those, but I'm not gonna worry about that too much. I will open the trunk. Holy crap. I spent 1 key and got 3 keys. I guess we're just gonna eat dinner. I guess we could also see what our next room is, because if perchance we just stumble into the aquarium, which I've never even seen, then we would get extra steps. I have seen the aquarium, I think. I didn't draft it. It was a rainbow room. It was every color. I believe that is what it was. Conference room has additional stuff, but then that is... it's not like a dead end. Passageway gives us just like a few more tiny little options. I do want to do the secret passage one of these days, because that's super cool too. Conference room only gives us one option. I'm going to take the passageway. It is horrifically expensive, but could be good. And you're just free. That's exciting. Okay. Okay, let's go this way first. Yeah, locked. Not a surprise. The laundry room. The West Wing Hall. This is the one that's all boarded up. We're nearing the end of our day. I kind of want to just see what the laundry room has. And then before we go in there, let's just see what the option is up here. The pool, no! Adds the locker room, the sauna, and the pump room to today's drafting pool. We would only be able to even get one of those rooms because we're out of space up here. Lavatory's gonna have stuff in it though. Okay, so we're done. We're all dead-ended up. We're at the end of our road for the day. What is this though? Money, a gem, a map. One, two, three, four, five. On the far left side. I don't know if this only applies to today. I wonder if I need to get a green room in that spot and then like dig at the dirt pile or something. I don't have a shovel, so it doesn't matter. I'm very curious to know if that is dynamic, if that's going to change, if that's only for today, if that's a permanent thing, if I just need to try to get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where our lab is. Okay. The laundry room. We can launder currency. The service costs 5 will exchange all of your diamonds with all your coins. So we could just get 10 diamonds. 10 gems and only have 1 coin. We'd have to pay 5 to do it. Oh. Wash and dry. Swap our keys. Fluff and fold. Oh, swap keys and gems. Swap keys and coins. That's wild. Okay, yeah, you're all the same. So if you get too much of a resource and you desperately need a different resource, you could swap things around here. Interesting. It is a rare room. That's wild. A standard hub of domestic toil, complete with washers, dryers, and a state-of-the-art steam-powered unit leveraging the newly installed steam ducts leading from the boiler room, which we still haven't seen. I wonder if we could get some sort of bonus, something interesting, if we connect this to the steam room, the boiler room. Despite its innocent appearance, this inconspicuous space is rumored to launder more than just linen. Yeah. So we probably need to connect this to the boiler room, if I had to guess. And then we could use this for something. Do I need to trade any of my things? No, I don't think so. Okay. That was fun. Let's I want to go explore outside. Out the outside. So we'll just take 20 extra steps. Yes, please. Delicious. My compliments to the chef. So I'm assuming we know that we opened the one door in the antechamber. We saw it happen. I'm assuming we have to open all 3 in order to get the 4th to open. And maybe, even do something else. Maybe find another secret or extra bonus lever or something. I don't know. Okay, so we're done and we're just like backtracking now. My goal is to go outside. Probably going to detour and zoop to the kitchen just to buy more food, maybe. Depends on how many steps we have when we get there. We have so many steps right now. Hell yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm glad I'm doing this. Give me your upgrades. Give me more bonuses. Yeah, you're just a weird nothing. Why? This is like such a bizarre... What is this panel here? You have to be something, right? Are you a secret panel? Could I, like, move you? I can't interact with you in any way. That has to be something, right? Nope, never mind. They're all like that. Okay. And then you just are going to immediately go to a dead end, but I want to just see what's in here. Yeah, just a dead end. Okay. Okay. This is a very cool room. I like this room. I'm sad that we never got a magnifying glass. I'm super, super curious about the foundation. This was a very solid day for exploring and getting stuff done. We could buy salt from you and get like one more food out of our banana and or the other thing, whatever it was. I'm not going to do that. We got a second upgrade today, though. Like, we got 2 additional upgrades today. We have 3 upgrades total. That's super good. The spare room! We can actually make it useful, maybe. Spare bedroom. So it would count as a bedroom for the sake of triggering the nursery and, like, the sleep mask and stuff. That's kind of cool. Spare green room. Same thing for the context of the spread gems to all green rooms, whatever that one is. And then I don't know that we have any like hallway synergies or anything. I wonder if these put items inside or something. I don't know. What was the spare room going to be? I mean, let's make it a bedroom. I have no real opinions on this room. I don't know what that upgrade is going to like actually do for us, but we have done it. We have so many steps. Yeah, we can go outside. Go wander around. Is there anywhere else I want to go in here? No, not really. I guess we did get like the running shoes. So in theory, we could like zoop over to the lab and see if there's any combination we can make with like the running shoes. I'm assuming nothing with the car keys. Probably nothing with the treasure map. How many steps? We have 27 steps. So let me count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and then we could explore outside for a bit. Yeah, so, and then the kitchen is also on the way, so we can just buy some food. Buy that thing that gives us 15 more steps. We will have more steps than we know what to do with. Again, still, like we do always. The club sandwich. Oh, there's only one. That's kind of cool. I'll just buy the banana. Okay. Oh, and we have the shoes just giving us like free steps sometimes. That's super cool. I forgot that we had those. Even though like we're literally the workshop was the other way. This is where the treasure map was pointing us. Oh. I need the shovel. Okay, well we've learned though. If we just have the shovel, we could just dig in the room. We don't need like a specific room or anything there. Okay. That is cool. That's good knowledge. We already got the shovel. We already did something with it. That's unfortunate. Probably should have kept the detector shovel, but that's all right. I didn't know. I didn't know what the dowsing rod would do either. So we got some pretty good use out of it. Running shoes. Can we do anything with you? No. I was hoping that we could get some sort of bonus out of the sleeping mask or something, but nothing. Okay, but they can combine with something, just not a thing that we have. So that's very cool. Good to know. All right, we are on our way back out. All the way outside. Gonna go wander around the outside and see if we have changed anything. I don't think we have. I don't think we can solve anything out there, but it never hurts to go take a look. Do I want to pop in and mess with the circuit breaker? No. We know that we just can use that to deactivate the negative effect of the gymnasium. Same with the dark room, although we have to go into the dark room to make the power go out and then hit the utility closet to fix the dark room. But still. The garage, I don't think we care about opening the garage door anymore. We can just get around that way from the outside anyway. The car keys just let us in the trunk. So it really comes down to like, what the heck is that? The pump thing. And we're here. We have the steps. Maybe we'll just pop and look at it. The VAC indicators. I don't know why we want you all purple. And then we may end up like finding the lost switch for this or something. I don't know what this is. I mean, it says like cabinet, right? That seems to be what the word is. It's all scratched out there. It's hard to see for sure. I don't know what that does for us. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. And then there's just like nothing on the other side. All right. So we kind of, not optimal use of like this space and stuff. Obviously, we kind of just got closed off there, and it kind of fizzled towards the end with like the laboratory or the lavatory, and the laundry room's kind of a bust. Although it's good to know what that room does. I wonder if the elevator in the foundation is like connected to something back there or something. I don't know. So you definitely have pipes coming into you. So there's going to be some sort of puzzle with your shapes here or with these. You're going to have something. I still want to know what's going on with those. And there's another one right there. Like another archway room carved into the cliff. So many bird baths. At some point, I'm sure we'll find a way to, like, to light the tunnel up or something, because it's really hard to see, but there's torches here on the wall. Yeah. And then there's, like, all these crates. There's got to be a way to, like, request that these crates get moved or something. I don't know. There's a lot to uncover. I'm having a lot of fun. I feel like today we had some real good progress, including like stumbling into some brand new mysteries, like the foundation. Yeah, you just don't seem to be open. It's all like screwed up. Like, if we had like a screwdriver, maybe we could get in there. You're still all closed up. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea how we're going to interact with any of these rooms. I'm convinced that we got to like zoom in on the photo to see the code to the apple orchard or something, or that we'll see the initials and that'll be meaningful in some capacity, whatever's been carved into that tree. Nothing we can do around the outside, right? Yeah. And we fully explored, like, over by the west gate. We did that the first time we opened the garage. Okay. I am overall satisfied with what we did today. I'm happy with what we got accomplished. I wanna open these. You're probably like spare rooms or some sort of cool bonuses. I'm excited to get more like permanent upgrades, you know? That's the good stuff. Let's call it a day. Phew. It was a busy day. Mount Holly, a stately manor. 34 rooms, that's pretty good. We did get all the way up to rank 9. Took 112 steps, that's pretty good. 6 new rooms, also very good. We're going to be getting a lot of new rooms as I cycle through all the outer rooms and see what they all do and are and which ones I like. That'll come to a halt at some point. There were only like, what, 6 of them? 8 of them? Something like that? So, yeah. Done for now. Am I going to keep recording? I need to go eat. I haven't eaten lunch yet, so I'm going to go eat lunch. Thanks for watching, everyone. There will be more blueprints, and eventually I'll get back to Voices of the Void. This game has got its claws pretty deep, though, in me. So, blueprints for a while, Voices of the Void at some point. Thanks for watching, everyone. May the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you.